Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Mind Body One channel, and it's Nick Davenport, aka Mr. Mental Muscle. Now today we have a special person coming through the Mind Body One lab. We have Luke here. He's an up and coming hockey prospect. I'm gonna do some tasks with him to get his mind right. We're gonna work on some different drills that work on hand-eye coordination, working memory, decision making, reaction, interference. The list really goes on, so let's check it out, and as always, get his mind right. I'm gonna give you different colors to worry about. So it'll be like red light, you have to use your left hand to deactivate. Green light, use your right hand. So that way you have to think a little more before you react, but still try to find as many numbers and still react to as many lights. Left hand would be red light and right hand would be green. So we're gonna do one more regular, then I'm gonna throw that in. All right, ready? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. You did 6:01 and 7:52, so let's average out to about 7. So you did about a tenth of a second slower. So I typically want to see no more than 2/10 slower. So you were in the range I would want you.
Right is red.
Nope. Green. Yep, right is green. So that's first thing, knowing what to press. And once we got that down, the main task needs to be still attended to. So if you can get this out of sight, out of mind, you have more energy and cognitive load. Got it? And 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, make sure you cover it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, at the buzzer. Can you get it? 13. So 13 and 17, that's 30. Nice stuff. So 1 miss and 2 wrongs though. So now we got to track 28, which is still, so that's the beauty. You said this beforehand, right? You was like, I'll make up for it with the speed. So you were able to make up for it when you got the more numbers at the end. So that puts you at 28, which is still around what you did on the baseline. So you see what I'm saying? So the goal is, can we get you as closest to your base with the extra stressor? And just like in a game or in life even, we're gonna have stressors. So that's the whole goal. Can we keep you in the same parameters while you do it? So good stuff. Oh, this is see how close you can get to those scores with the extra thinking. So it probably will be a slight slower than your original, but if you can get as close as possible, I'll tell you what I wanna see after you do the first one. So we're gonna do 3 of these. Don't say it out loud though. You can say it in your mind, but don't say it out loud. Nice. Yeah, you might have to do a cross arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. So 13 and 14. So you had 2 wrong hands and you had 3 misses. So that's 5 things you could have went to your score. So your score is 14 and 14, so that's 28, but subtracting those 2, so it's 26. When you messed up though, what did you do? You did it a few times. Or in any of it, like if you hit the wrong light, or I guess it was mostly when you hit the wrong light, what'd you do or say? So remember, mess ups, like I said, mess ups are fine, but don't quantify them and make them out loud, because that's actually taking cognitive load to think, to say. Even though it's not that big a deal, you're thinking more about that. So that's the goal, is when we talk about like stoicism and staying in the moment, that's what we mean. So try not to externalize that, all right? On this one, you're gonna do the same thing you did with the lights, but you only got 2 now, top 2 here, left or right, and it's just gonna be reaction. So we're not doing red or green, it's just green, react. So we're gonna find as many numbers in a minute. So the only difference is now, these things. So I'm gonna be behind you. So this is where peripheral vision comes in, right? So matter of fact, stand right in front, right in the middle of here. So you're facing the grid. So as you're doing it, I'm gonna swing one of these by you. So when you see it out your peripheral, no, don't worry about catching it. At least for this drill, you see it out your peripheral, you call out the color you see.
Red.
Nice. 3, 2, 1.
Yellow.
Good stuff. Wow, you was killing it. So 17 and 18, 35 and 854. So this is not really incongruent with that, because you only got 2 lights, but that's still actually very good because you got all the colors. You're indifferent to that part and you're still able to stay focused on the task, so good work. So red is 1, blue is 2, yellow is 3. Red is 1, blue is 2, yellow is 3. So same premise, but instead of calling the color, you're gonna call the number it represents. So if you see this fly by, you're saying 1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, 3, 3.
Almost there. 10 seconds, keep it up, good pace. That's the same premise here. So the goal is if you can stay within 3 to 4 of this one with the adding task, that means you didn't really get too distracted by it, you know? So that's the goal. Don't look for, will I be as fast as the first one, obviously, because you have more thinking. But if I'm still in a plus or minus 3 to 4 range, that means you're still where you need to be. All right?
5,
1,
3,
1,
2.
Stick and rolling. Remember that? A local Miami group called Sticking and Rolling. So it made me think of that. For the ones at home who don't know about that, check it out. Red, yellow, green, blue. Red, yellow, green, blue. So wherever I bounce, if it matches what I bounce, you're gonna add just 1. The 1 will be the number for any of these. So these are all 1 in your mind. But if it matches where I bounce, you're adding the 1. If it doesn't match where I bounce, you subtract the 1.
6, 0, 2.
Five, 4, 3, 2, relax. Good job, good job. Woo! Is that work? So I'll just B-roll this again, but I'm still gonna explain it. So that in the background, whatever. So color, not word. Now all of them mismatch, so quick as possible, boom. So you got 1 minute, quick as possible. So with it. Explain this real quick. So you got 50% variance. So variance, that means how consistent are you. So you want that score to be low. So the lower the better. You got 15. I typically want to see under 20. So that's why that score is important. So good stuff.
Best you've ever seen there?
So we're gonna know the best, and you know who gets that? I actually got that one.
Really?
9%. So give you a standard. I gotta be good at what I do, right? So I practice what I preach, but hey, here's your chance. River dance on me. Let's see. 93%, 3.374, and 23% variance. So a little less inconsistent because you're a go, go, go. Speed was fine. Speed was great actually, because this one, 3 range is very good. Up to me. Happened at the end, 90. Oh, 12% variance. So your left hand much better. So recap real quick. I'll keep this going. Get a little stressed, it's fine. So let's recap it. Recap it. So let's pull up the directions. So because the thing is, the trick is once you commit one to memory, the other one's just default. So I would say pick left. We know that if left is white, 1 through 5, and all odd numbers, by process of elimination, if we know if it's not that, you just go to the default is, oh, if it's not those numbers, then automatically is right. You know what I'm saying?
5 white and odd red.
Are left. So basically, if you don't see those, then your automatic memory mindset should be right. So commit, I would say commit the left to memory, and then if it's not any of those, then your mindset should be automatically, it's the right one. So that brings the end to our session. Thanks guys for tuning in. Now Luke did a great job. We did some baseline testing to see where he starts at. So over the weeks can see how he progresses. We see how he adapted to different stressors thrown at him. Now that's what it's really all about, being able to cope and adapt under pressure. People get too caught up in perfection and want to be the best at something, but they don't get the process goals and the meticulous tasks that leads up to the said outcome, and also adjusting when it doesn't go their way, resetting, refocusing. That's what it's really about. When we do these drills, we're making a
tangible incarnation of how our processes and thoughts become real and how to adjust to them when they don't go to what we think they should. So all in all, he did a great job. Thanks you guys for tuning in. And as always, get your mind right.